Hello, my single people. My name is Alex, and I'm here to bring you a collective reading on if you'll be meeting someone soon, if you are in a situation where you're wanting to know, will it get serious? Is this the person I'm meant to be with? The intention of this reading is to focus in on who that special person is and will be in your life. Ooh, you saw it come out. The Nine of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. And I am using my lovely Tarot of Dreams or tarot cards. I absolutely love these cards. So we open with the Nine of Cups. As you see, the Nine of Swords is on the bottom. So that kind of says to me, some of you guys may be stressed out, worried, anxious that you won't meet your perfect person, or the situation that you are in won't ever lead to commitment. Now that Ten of Swords sitting there says to me, yeah, this is something that's heavy on your mind. I'm also getting to, there's a group of viewers out there who usually set up their friends, and their friends wind up meeting their person and their relationships progress. It's almost like you're the matchmaker, right? Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. This is your reading. Five of Cups. Yeah, you're still hurt. Nine of Wands, you're tired. Six of Cups, the return of love. Page of Swords, inquiry, curiosity. Yeah, Two of Wands. Two of Wands for me, especially in a love reading, represents lovers who are in separation. So that kind of says to me, yeah, a lot of you are single. You're not currently coupled, if you will. Who will we use? I love my golden foil, but I am going to pull out my Morgan Greer, aka my Morgan Freeman. So you are looking for emotional fulfillment. God, angels, universe, do you have any intuitive messages for the collective? This is weird. I have an angel spewing out cliches. Turn that smile upside down, turn that frown upside down, which kind of says to me that you could be vibrating in this energy. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands. You're tired, you're burned out, you're overly guarded. Some of you guys are still hurt. And if you're not hurt or overly guarded, you're just pessimistic about your love life. Okay. Hey, there you go. Blocking love. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. The universe is trying to work with you. Emperor. Some of you guys need to get better at emotional intelligence, managing your emotions better. King of Wands. Okay, so I have the King of Wands near the Emperor. Hoo-wee. Death card. And Six of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Pentacles with the Page of Swords says to me, some of you have been hurt so long or been single for so long that you don't really know how to date anymore. You don't know how to interact or communicate or flirt or be playful and cheerful, especially when it comes to love and relationships. Oh, angels are saying, I just looked here, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. Angels said to me, picture your life as your favorite rom-com, romantic comedy, right? One of my favorite movies of all time is, it's two of them. It is Friends with Benefits with Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis, and it's also No Strings Attached. Natalie Portman and Ashton Kutcher, right? because these were both movies where they had an arrangement, and I'm not going to do the spoiler alert, but they opened these both relationships in both movies. They opened with kind of a friends with benefits, right? Sex as a tool, if you will. Angels are saying for a lot of you guys, sometimes that's all you get. That's the only place you stay. And I feel like a lot of that is because of your own will, right? Some of you guys don't want the headache, Nine of Wands. You don't want the headache of a relationship, so you'll just keep it, physical, sexual. Six of Cups and the Death card. This is a huge, huge, huge message here, right? Because it's the death of the inner child, the death of your emotional body. Some of you have been hurt really good, right? I mean, some of you have been hurt a lot. Hurt by family, hurt by coworkers, hurt by friends, hurt by lovers. It kind of feels like the pain is all around. Now, to an extent, I can see kind of why you're here and you don't have a strong belief that love will find you. But we have the Star card here. Star card represents healing. Star card represents enlightenment. Star card also represents wishes fulfilled, right? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. In other words, Two of Wands. I feel like going forward, a lot of you are going to have options. Okay. Two people I feel could be coming into your energy relatively soon. Now, I feel like with the Nine of Cups opening this reading, I feel like for a lot of you, your goal is to be in love, is to be happy, is to have everything that you want and or need from an emotional level. The question is, when these two options come in, are you going to be open to it? So, step one, if you're interested in love, be open to love. Okay? Step two, when you are interfacing with this new person, don't beat them to the punch, right? Don't assume. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't think you know what they're about, right? Especially if you're still hurt or disappointed, chances are you are still going to be vibrating at that hurt or disappointed level. So typically you are going to attract somebody who is going to trigger your past pain and past hurt. But again, that's simply because it's sitting inside of you. So these two options that you could be meeting, angels just also said February. February is the second month. So I feel like you will have two love options coming in the month of February. Wheel of Fortune. Got to take the good with the bad, up with the down, right? As in, no relationship is perfect. And if you think you're going to have a relationship where you're feeling good and warm and fuzzy all the time, I would just shake you and try to wake you up out of that beautiful, blissful dream, because the reality is a lot different. I do feel like with the Emperor here, that power, that control, that, shot caller, the one who, basically sets the tone, sets the rules. I do kind of feel like, especially when it comes to angels are saying what you will allow yourself to feel. Okay. Now the Emperor, this is my God card. Okay. So this kind of says to me, listen, you need to take control of your emotions. You need to focus more on the positive sides of your relationship versus the negative side. Y'all know she got them 3 spilled cups in front of her, but the 2 of cups is in back. So she is focusing more on the negative aspects of love instead of enjoying and acknowledging the connection part of love. Angels just said to me, ask yourself, collective, when you fell in love last, what were you in love with? Were you in love with the caliber or characteristics of the person you were dealing with? Or were you in love with possibly a fantasy of who they were? Or in some cases, who they could potentially be to you versus who they physically were. The Emperor Five of Cups, again, kind of says to me, take a little bit more control when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your emotions. Another way angels are bringing this to me as well is, yeah, to an extent, and I know this is going to sound crazy, look at love as like a business, right? You wouldn't hire an accountant to manage your millions without checking their credentials, right? Not only that, but if you met an accountant on Monday, by Friday, you're not going to be giving them access to your millions, okay? That's what angels mean by look at love as a business, as in, this is a huge message. They're saying you wouldn't play with your money, so why are you playing with your heart? Hoo-wee. I don't know whose message this is, but angels did not come to play. Nine of Wands, being burnt out, being overly guarded, being wounded with the King of Rods. You are so hurt that, again, I feel like for a lot of you, you engage in the physical, the sexual, more so than engaging in the emotional. Six of Cups with the Death card. Yeah, strong inner child issues here, right? The death of the inner child, the death of hope, wonder, wishing, that childlike, innocent, naive energy. And there's a strong message here again in saying, just as death and your past relationships might have taken your innocence and your childlike wonder away from you, death also represents rebirth, okay? So I feel like the universe is, again, sending a strong message here and saying, listen, whatever your current state is, Five of Cups, you have to be able to move on and to elevate and rebirth that childlike wonder, that unconditional love, that childlike love, that innocence inside of you. Page of Swords, which is the child also, but this is the nosy page, right? And the Six of Pentacles, you see they have the scales of justice in his hand, his hand. And I feel like you need to communicate your wants and needs better. You don't speak up enough. One of the most shocking times in my life was when I realized that I wasn't dating guys who I liked. I was dating a bunch of guys who liked me, right? And that was huge for me at that time because I'm like, chick, what do you want? Right? Like, what do you even know what you're looking for? You know what I mean? It was almost like I would just kind of give a shot to anybody who I was attracted to just because they liked me. This Page of Swords with that Six of Pentacles is kind of what that feels like, right? In other words, yeah, what is it that you want, need, or desire? Do you know? Figure out what it is that you want, okay? And not only that, but when these two options do come in, just like you would vet a CPA, an accountant, you need to vet these two options to see if they align with what you want and what you need. Oh, child. Yeah, I know. Angels are saying too, right? Even those of you who are in situationships, again, you're wondering, are we going to take it to the next level, right? Well, the advice is still the same for you. This person who you're physical with, yeah, do they have what you want or need? Okay, please don't hit the floor. Queen of Cups. Okay, that kind of says to me you're ready to open your heart. Yay. I love that. Just as much as I love these cards. Five of Wands. Struggle. Y'all ain't got to tell me dating life these days is bullshit. But guess what? This universe is powerful. Do you think that God made your magnificent self and didn't bring forth on the planet during the time you're on the planet, didn't bring forth somebody who's just as amazing as you? I know Jesus. Let them know. Let them know that their complementary or compatible partner is in this lifetime. Ooh. Fool. Take a chance, take a risk. Nice. Now here's another strong message. 5 of Cups with the Fool card. To me, that is rebuild your faith, rebuild your strength, and yeah, take a leap of faith, right? Take a leap of faith. Now here comes in something that's pretty brutal, right? For those of you who have been hurt a lot, you know what the profiler of someone who will hurt you, it's almost like you already know the tricks of the trade. You already know the red flags. You already know what to look out for. So why wouldn't you take a leap of faith? That's basically saying, okay, if I'm going to swim in the ocean, I already know the difference between a shark and a dolphin. Okay. So if I'm swimming in the ocean and I see a shark, I'm going to get the hell out the water. Okay. Yeah, that's my New York accent. The water. I know. I love that message. Lovers, lovers, lovers. Take a leap of faith and choose love. And here's the thing, because I tell my clients this all the time. You can't do both, right? The 10 of Wands is struggling to get it out on the table. You can't do both. You can't not want a relationship and want a relationship at the same time. Because universally and energetically, those energies will cancel each other out and you'll be left with bupkis. Which is a cute way of saying you'll be left with nothing. So if I were you, I would just have a come to Jesus talk with myself like, Alex, how you doing, girl? I'm golden. Okay, so do you think you want this love thing? You think you're ready for it, girl? I don't know. I might be. Let's talk about it some more. So what does this love mean? Well, what kind of love you looking for, girl? I don't know. Is he cute? Am I attractive? I need to be attractive. Is he tall? You know, like have a conversation with yourself. Kind of just as I did. I almost forgot that I was recording, believe it or not. Have a conversation with yourself to ready and prepare yourself for. And I'm glad the 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups fell. Not prepare and ready yourself for the struggle, because what you think, so shall you manifest. So if you think dating is going to be a struggle, dating is going to be a fucking struggle. If you think you're going to get what you want or need, your wish is going to come true, baby, you're going to get what you want or need. The Judgment card. Okay? So I feel like the universe is saying to you, oh, collecti. It's plural for collective, even though collective is plural. Anyway, I feel like, yeah, that Judgment card is basically saying, listen, you have 2 options. You can continue to wish for love, or you can expect love. You can look forward to love. You can date intentionally. You can date with a purpose. I love this reading so much. Now, by the way, I would never pair the King of Wands with the Queen of Cups, but crazier things have happened. Okay. Who's in this reading? I have Cancer. I have Sagittarius. I have Aquarius. I have Aries. I have Leo. I have Gemini. I have Scorpio. I have Gemini here, and I have Aquarius, and I have Aries and Scorpio. So you have strong Mars energy on this table, which kind of says to me, take charge. It's like, listen, don't just take a leap of faith, go freaking skydiving or bungee jumping, or right, as in do it intentionally. Okay. Now, by the way, I'm not telling y'all to go skydiving or bungee jumping with your heart. Listen to your own intuition. I always say to people, or say on my videos, we are just assistants. Your internal intuition and guide and ancestors and spiritual team, those are the ones to listen to. Just as a little hint, it's all the same voice. So, or it's all the same energy. So my guides are your guides. My guides are angels. My guides are ancestors. My guides are God, right? It's all the same energy. So what are we doing? Moonology? Let's do Moonology. Let's get some thuggery up in here. Moonology, what do you have for the collective singles looking for love? Well, you already let them know that they have 2 options coming in February. February is what? The end of Aquarius season and the beginning of Pisces season. Angels also said too, within the next 2 months of viewing this reading. So I feel like within the next 2 months, in the month of February, you all will have at least 2 options that are coming in. Angels say you didn't look at that 5 of Wands. It's a struggle for you to believe and to move forward because your heavy head, your negative mind pulls you back. That's what's keeping you blocked and closed off when it comes to love. Surrender to the divine. What I just heard is God's got this. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Angels just said the 10s. 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. 9, 9. Yeah, you are close to achieving your goal when it comes to your happily ever after. You just got to push through. You just have to push through the disappointments in love and take the good with the bad and keep going. And, again, that's childlike wonder with the Fool card. And then there's the 6 of Cups. So to an extent, you have to, this is going to sound crazy, but energetically, it's almost like the universe is wanting you to act like you've never been hurt before. Again, I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like that's what's going to usher in this beautiful new love. I have the 9 of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Okay. That is love. That is happiness. That's being in love. That's having an open heart. That's being incredibly compassionate and open for connection. If you can open up. 4 of Pentacles. Look at the bigger picture. Surrender to the divine and look at the bigger picture. That again says to me, if you think that God sentenced you to earth prison where you came and you get 3 meals a day and no love, nah, not my God. Nothing is yet set in stone. I love this because that kind of says to me, your closed-minded thinking and that, nah, I don't think love is for me. Nah, I don't think there's anybody here. Nah, I don't think I'll meet anybody. Okay. Wait, watch. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah. That makes sense. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been closed off for a long time. Angels also said too, this reading may apply to my long timers, and my long timers are single for 9+ years. I know it's a long time, right? That's the message I'm getting. All right, collective, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you. Bye.